Alright, so we are back. It's been a few days, and just wanted to grind up a bit of what's left of the Worldwide Down celebration on global because I haven't grinded up in a bit. So, I'm finishing that up. Should be done by tomorrow. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about the entire celebration because we have like a few days left before the actual celebration ends. So I want to go over like all the stuff that's good and bad about the celebration, but at the same time, like go through all the stuff that's great. Now, let's first talk about the countdown stuff in here. One of the greatest things about the countdown is obviously 4 times CXP, definitely a stamina refresh time, and also just skipping all these rehash story events and easy areas. Dokkan Scout, definitely something I liked about it. Obviously, getting stones for every new player slash veteran player entering coming back into Dokkan. Obviously, you can't do this on JP, but you can't do it with global because of the program that's already out from the homie Kawhi. Oh yes, reward boost going from 3 to 5, shorten to 5 hours. This is definitely one of the greatest things I enjoy because let's be honest, 5 boosts per entire celebration, rather than having to be like, I don't know, I think a couple of weeks during part EX on the 7th year anniversary. Definitely better, definitely exceedingly better. I do like it. Even though it's only during the weekends, it's still better than nothing. Plus, I enjoy grinding up a lot. So, perfectly massive awesomeness. Anyways, let's just go through part one of the celebration. There's nothing bad about the countdown celebration, obviously. It's just the fact that those are some of the things that are notable out of here, and it's just really good to have them. Anyways, let's take a look at part one of the celebration. Starting off with the LRs. That's right. Before their actual like little, I say teaser banner released or was revealed, it was just Dokkan Fest X Legendary Summon Carnival with nothing on there. I think I was only on JP, but when the data download came out, these two popped up. LR Final Form Cooler and LR Super Saiyan Goku, another one, was not a Dokkan Fest. That is right. They introduced the Dokkan Fest Cross Legendary Summon Carnival banners. That's right. The first Carnival exclusive. One of, if not the weirdest ways of actually introducing a great character. Why? Because they introduced the Carnival coin, another coin that I am going to suffer with for a long while until they come back. Which could probably be either 8th year anniversary or another global XJP campaign. We don't know, but we shall see. Now, I kind of do like the banner formats of these ones, so let me just get up a banner, for example. Yeah. This banner, Goku's banner, for instance, it's a very good banner for a couple of reasons. One is that you can get featured LRs on here, and there's a lot of featured LRs on this particular banner itself. So that's the reason why I do like it the most. Not the most, but it's like you can get LRs, like legendary summon LRs, or actually just regular LRs in general, not Dokkan Fest LRs. So that's something I do like about it. But at the same time, it's kind of a pain trying to get him. He's a very good LR. Same thing with Cooler's banner. Let me just find Cooler's banner if possible. It's right here. Yeah. Cooler's banner is also very good. Obviously, I recommend just going for Dokkan Fest if you're not going for Legendary Summon Carnival banners. But because of how good both of these units are designed in part 1, might as well talk about it right now actually. Goku and Cooler, I've already shown them off on my channel. You guys go check it out. It's pretty much, I'd say right now, these guys are definitely top tier, at least top 5 LRs in the game by far. Like Goku, for instance, he has guaranteed guard. He has revive. Then he has guard and an active skill. And this is the very first time they put disabling enemy action on an active skill instead of a super attack or a passive effect. Same thing with Cooler. That's how they designed them. That's how they designed this. And I'm assuming you're going to continue designing good units that will have this mechanic. Either that or you're going to leave them as is, which I don't mind. Plus, it also introduces the fact that they can just straight up make 200% leads. Like, straight up. They don't need like specific 30% extra buffs just to get a full 200%. You can just do that. That's also a really great thing about these LRs, but at the same time, it's going to be a pain because they can only do one category, not two. I wish it was two though. That could have made them more versatile, but it works. It definitely works the way it should be. Now, in terms of designs of both of the units, Cooler does get a lot of additionals. As long as you have a bunch of Terrifying Conqueror, what you call it, category allies on the team. And by the way, he's very good in all units. Giving him additionals and crits is definitely going to be one of the big key factors to make him very good, because he does raise defense on his 12 key super, which is going to be very consistent because of his additionals. For Goku, though, you might want to consider giving him additionals, sort of. I don't know how I should prioritize him, honestly. I just leave him as is, if I say so myself. But yeah, giving him additionals would be a good plus, if I say so myself. Plus, he gets buffs whenever he gets hit. Plus, he has guard. He's pretty solid. He's solid as is. Slot 1 unit. But for Cooler, I think he's a great slot 2 unit. Or slot 1, depending on like the situation, or the rotations, or the enemy placement, but sure. Slot 2 unit at best. Both of them are very good. Both of them are designed very well. I like them. I did pull them, so do I regret it? Hell no. Hell no. I don't regret it at all. Obviously for global, JP doesn't have these ticket packs. For some reason, I still don't know why. That could have saved a lot of JP players money, but you know, JP compared to global likes to have special treatment, and this is one of them. What you call it? Memorial's Dragonstone banners. Obviously, if you have 150 Memorial Dragonstones, which if everyone should have had them by now, or should have used them by now. If you ever want to use 150 Memorial Dragonstones for any Dokkan Fest, might as well think about using it right now. But if you spent them all like me on tickets, sure, it works. It definitely works. I don't think I've gotten LR in a bit with these kinds of banners. I don't think so. I was pretty unlucky with them actually, so it's a pretty good banner to get some like old Dokkan Fest units that haven't come out in like years. Redstone, Purple Stone, you can skip those. This, no. This, yeah, and this. Very good events. Obviously 30 stones per week, so was it up to the 3rd? So like literally 180, 150 Dragonstones around there. It's really good. It's pretty damn good, bro. Same thing with movie heroes, movie bosses, skill orbs. More missions added to the red zone. New stage of Dokkan boss rush. New virtual Dokkan clash. Keys have been added onto global. If you're global spenders, this is definitely a good one to actually store up, because they're going to be link leveling a lot of units in here. Now we obviously have 3 EZAs. No, not 3 EZAs. Actually 3 EZAs. Tech Cooler for a sub EZA. Then we obviously have Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza. Full Power Frieza is technically underwhelming. I say that because they kind of downgraded him a bit compared to Goku. Goku is definitely very good now. I like him. He's a solid unit in my opinion. And then the Scouter, obviously. I think I already talked about it, but yeah. Free stones for returning and new players. And that's pretty much that for part 1. Part 2 is where it gets really funky. For those that are not very familiar with the part 2... Oh yeah, by the way, this is all part 2 stuff. Starting off with these guys. Holy. Now, Global and JP had different featured units for the Legendary Summon Carnival in terms of... Just for to pull up. Wow. Wow, I can't believe I lost internet. That's wonderful. Yeah, Global and JP had different featured unit banners for the Legendary Summon Carnival banners, because for Global they got Gohan and Goku as their featured unit, and then JP they had Giant Ape Vegeta as their featured unit. The reason why is because Giant Ape Vegeta has been recently featured on Global for the 7th year anniversary, so it kind of makes sense for them to actually get something different, per se. I guess that's the reason why they wanted to differentiate them between both Global and JP, if you guys get the points. Yeah, here it is. Probably a better banner than Global's. I do like this kind of banner a lot, because that way you'll get units like them, or Cooler. Cooler's actually pretty good. And same thing with Goku and Vegeta. Well, here's the thing. They're both designed differently compared to the Part 1 units. Let's go take a look at that. So, for starters, let me see. For starters, if I take a look at you, and I take a look at you, one of the things I do want to mention out of this is the fact that Goku and Vegeta do have a pretty good leader skill. They do have really good super attack effects. I feel like, okay, their morale boost is also a really good thing, I guess, because it counts as a transformation, per se. So yes, if you link them up as like, you have a friend unit of that same unit of Goku and Vegeta, you can definitely link them both up because they're technically different characters at best. But I'm not gonna complain about it. This unit's actually still pretty good in my opinion. Cooler, guaranteed unconditional revive. The very first one to ever have that. For sure. It's not a joke. It's a pretty powerful revive mechanic compared to other ones that we've seen so far. Because like I said, it's pretty generic, if I say so myself. But they're not they're not like truly top 5 units. They're like top 10 at best. Both of them. Was it still worth pulling for this guy and this one? Yeah, I say it is, especially for the Dokkan Fest one, because I don't have them. I want them. I can't pull them. I don't know why. That's why I'm being a little salty about this. And also, you do have, oh, the banner units, that's right. Piccolo. Probably the best banner unit than this one. I don't even want to talk about Gohan and Gohan, besides the fact that they're a movie hero support, but for crits only. Whereas Piccolo is just amazing as frick. Cooler, Gohan slash Goku, all the metal coolers, solid ECAs, solid units. If you want to make a full metal cooler team, this is your damn chance to make that happen. Because they are pretty good. Like, all the units are actually. They did save them all. Thank God they did. Because when they initially released these two, along with him, I was like, they have to make this guy good. He was already pretty decent because he already sacked his defense. But he's gotten a lot better. Same thing with him. All the free-to-play units have gotten better. Especially with all the new free-to-play metal coolers. God damn. Like, how many EZAs did we get? 1, 6, 7, 8 EZAs. Free-to-play EZAs. And we have 3 additional ones, so 11 EZAs total in the celebration. Hands down, it's a pretty damn godly amount of EZAs right here. And so there's that. There's the new best link leveling event for for all players. Definitely a great one. I managed to link level like 5 units, so this is perfect. Red zone. Yeah. Hold on. I wanted to find. I don't see red zone. I don't see the Wicked Bloodline red zone. Huh, interesting. That's that's also something I wanted to talk about here. Oh, where is it? Yep. Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline. Is this really a challenge? No. The Ultimate Red Zone Wicked Bloodline Edition isn't really too much of a challenge, I would say. Probably the reasons why is because you obviously have to be very lucky with your rotations. And, god damn it. Okay. Guess I'll be talking about that later. Carnival coins, I have to say this right now, not the greatest thing they implemented in the first place. I don't understand why they added this in the first place. They could have just kept this one as a Carnival coin, but I don't know why. I don't trust your judgment with that, so. But we have to keep farming this whenever this comes back. But still, I need to farm these up again. It's gonna be much more of a pain. Anyways, after going over the banners, and by the way, these did come out with the Wicked Bloodline Red Zone stuff in here. Out of all the stages, definitely, in my opinion, Metal Core Coolers frick hits. He doesn't hit as hard as Brawly, but he definitely hits very hard. For a red zone boss, he hits like, I think, has like 500k attack stat, so he hits like 500k on normal. Good luck trying to survive him. But it was actually not too bad. I beat him first try, on my attempt. It definitely takes a little bit of RNG, depending on your rotations, but it works. You can bring in like a bunch of the guard damage reduction units. You'll probably do fine. If you made a Wicked Bloodline team with Physical Metal Cooler as your friend or your main lead, definitely something it's something you should take advantage of, because if he dies, you get full health back. That's essentially what I like about this. But yeah, that's one thing I do want to say about this. Now, I do want to talk about this. And it all starts, where is it? This one right here. I do want to talk about this actually. Fighting Spirit of the Saints and the Pride of the Wicked Bloodline. I did make a video about this with the first two stages, but I do want to talk about this because it is kind of a dumb event, I would say. One of the things I don't like about this event is the fact that you need specific units for each particular stage. And what I mean by you need specific units, I mean like these specific units can deal more damage compared to other units in the game. Now you can bring in a team that doesn't involve using the advantage units, and you can still be fine. But the thing is, they'll do more damage. And that's something to also keep in mind. I kind of don't like that because you're forced to use new units from the particular celebration. But at the same time, it's not going away. It's a permanent event. It's staying as a permanent event, and it's a fun one to do. Honestly, I'm gonna personally say this right now. They should have not done that, but at the same time, it's like it's part of a gacha game. It's part of business. But still, it's a very good event. You still get a lot of stones out of here compared to I don't really have much to say, but it's a pretty good event. I'd say so myself. What else? Cooler. Oh boy, this guy's EZA is... Mwah, this guy is fantastic. A fantastic EZA, hands down top 10, top 5, no, top 3 EZA Dokkan Fest TRs in the game by far. I've shown this guy off already. You guys can check him out. You guys go check that video out in the channel somewhere down there. And Explosive Chain Battle, it's still going on by the time I'm recording this. We have like a couple of days left. I'm gonna start doing that probably when I'm done EZAing all the units on global. But I've already done mine on JP. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's like my last video at the moment. My previous video at the moment. This is actually not too hard. To be honest, you can actually achieve over 100 million pretty significantly easy. If you just use like a bunch of Super Saiyan 2 Gokus and use a bunch of metal coolers, this should definitely work pretty easily. And you'll still get over 130 million at best, or at minimum. But then you're gonna have to hit scores like over 160, 150 million just so that you get the 1% rewards. Anyways, that is pretty much what I wanted to say about this. Oh, this one. I actually want to talk about this one. It's okay. It's the typical AoE event. Take out a bunch of enemies in a certain amount of turns or charges, and you get rewards based off of those. And missions added to Movie Red Zone, movie bosses, GT bosses, and Wicked Bloodline. All of them you need to use like super extreme rainbow teams. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. But that's just a pain. And Infinite Dragon Ball history. Anyways, my thoughts on the entire celebration. I'd say at least about 70-80% of the entire celebration is very good. About 20% of the entire celebration kinda is meh. It's just because of what you'll call it. It's not this. Where is it? This event is just requiring like new units. Once this is over, you probably won't be able to use the new units until they come back later on, which you technically don't have to. I've done it before. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, the Carnival banner having a new teal coin. Stupid. Should have not done that, but the units are exceptional. The LRs are exceptional in this case. We don't have a new LR, which is fine because we don't need one. And then, yeah, it's pretty much the only things I don't like about. Those are the only things I don't like about the entire celebration. Besides those, but hey, let me know what you guys think of the entire celebration itself. I just put my thoughts out there. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on it. But as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next one.